visuals, welcome to the Visual Guys weird, wonderful ramble on, where we're going to ramble on for half an hour or so before we go and embark on an adventure in New York City. It is New York City we see in Quiet Place. This is New York City, isn't it?
I think so.
We're going to see aliens,
Aliens.
It's the weird ramble shenanigans. And Chris has piqued my interest once again by just blue balling me, saying I got something to bring up with you. What have you got to bring up with me, sir? Oh, more importantly, actually, quickly before you go, have you been alright? You got a good week? How's the week been?
I've been dying with my throat.
Yeah, you still got your...
With my cough, I should say. It's getting to the point now where I'm coughing that much. Obviously, you can tell my throat's sore.
Yeah.
Well, it's not sore, I'm just groggy.
Yeah.
But I'm coughing that much. I'm being sick, which is minging. But it's not sick. It's fluid sick. It's just fucking
like dog
saliva.
Stuff.
It's just saliva just coming out my mouth. It's just minging.
Which will be making you gag even more.
Yes.
So Chris will be not only gagging because of the cough, but gagging because he's gagging.
Yes.
He's in a paradox of gagging and spewing and whatnot.
Yes.
As soon as you give a... Chris is like...
Yeah, so yeah, it's that, which is because I'm coughing that much, I'm getting dizzy, I'm getting lightheaded, I think I even blacked out at one point.
Gee, what, at home? Or is this at work?
Yeah, at home.
Fuck for that. On the couch?
But I don't know if it's just me or my body's reacting weird, but when I was on the Xbox the other day, I ended up throwing my Xbox pad.
Huh?
That's what I mean. Because I was coughing that much, and I don't know if I was fucking seizing or something. So I ended up fucking throwing my pad.
Oh, you didn't think fuck off.
No.
It was in your hand. Your body reacted to whatever, and then you just went.
Yeah, I just fucking threw my pad.
What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on with my body at the minute, but my head throbs after it. It fucking kills me.
Yeah, I can only imagine, mate. Obviously, you do look red in the face, and you can hear that you're not going to have the best of times. But...
I've not been really sleeping much either because of it. I'll wake up in the middle of the night for fucking coughing and spluttering, and I end up fucking being sick. So I've changed my bed about 5 times this week.
Chris's house is just new. Which is a shame because obviously you've just got a new friendship, well not new, and obviously I'm assuming you haven't been out to hang out much or because you're gammy and
yeah.
It's just that it's that good old life, mate.
It is.
You know, things go on track. You're ready to rock and roll. You're cruising at your job. Old friendships rekindling. You get a bad illness.
Yeah, it's what it is. I'm fucking dying. I'm dying off.
Life's just been a massive prick to you, mate.
It is.
You're just gonna walk outside now and swear. Actually, no, we're going to have watch here. I'll probably get glassed by a crackhead. Swear at the sky.
I know it's like getting glassed. So
shit, yeah, you did. Jesus fucking Christ, man. like we said last week, at least when you get ill, at least you do it properly. None of this, I'm ill. Like a little fucking kid at work. You know, when the new kid starters are always like, I'm a bit ill. And you're like, oh, fuck off, you twat.
Yeah, no, I can survive with a cough. It's just the blacking out and the fucking getting all dizzy and fainting. And like I said, it happened on Monday. I was doing a delivery. I was driving back, and I was on some country road, and I just lost all vision and everything else. I ended up in the fucking embankment because I just didn't know where it was. I was just.
Did you stop for a bit then and just sort of get your bearings?
As I realised I was in the dike, I managed to come back round. So look, I managed to get myself back on the road. And a couple of other times I've been in traffic, so it's not been too bad. I've just slowed down.
Yeah, just be. It depends how this keeps going. You might have to say something.
I might have to go to the doctors and find out what's going on because I don't even think.
Have you not already been to the doctors?
No, I've not had time.
How did you know it was thingy then? 100-day plague or whatever.
Well, Anuska had it and then Dave's got it.
Oh, so you think it's been passed?
And I think that's what. I think that's what I've got.
You need more cement in your immune system, mate.
No, I don't.
You do.
No.
You need dirt and grit and stone and sand in your immune system.
No, I'm too hygienic for that shit.
Well, I'm a clean person, just not at work.
I'm not saying you're clean, not clean.
No, I know what you mean, though, because I usually am a dirty tramp because I've got like black marks in my nails and dye on me.
Yeah,
and
I hate that. I like wearing my gloves. I put gloves on. But I've got like soft girly.
Well, yeah, have you seen my all full of calluses and rough?
Got little soft girly hands.
There's a scene in 300 Rise of an Empire where the Athenian sneak on a boat and she knows you're not part of one of my crew because your hands would be more work hands. Your hands are too soft and that. And every time because Laura always twirls at me because they're full of calluses and they're all rough, skin peeling off.
So mine's nice and soft.
Shit like that, man.
I've got nice smooth hands.
I've just had like a fucking half an hour scrub, doing proper getting everywhere and whatnot like that. But like, when you're eating your sarnies, you can see a bit of black dirt and cement and that. You just go, all right, carry on.
No.
I feel that's why I'm very rarely ill though.
No.
Just because my immune system's just fucking whatever.
I think I've got a good immune system. But obviously, with all the illnesses when I was younger.
Yeah, you didn't. Your genetic code's not started you off on the best foot.
No.
Because you've got like your epilepsy stuff, you've got whatever else and shit. Fucking making out like you're a fucking should live in a little bubble here.
I should.
But no, yeah, you have obviously your thing that led to your not stroke, but was whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sometimes don't have the best. Like I said, I mean, well, we can laugh because we're mates. If I'm ever having an illness, I expect you to laugh. That's how we should be. So we spoke about the British humour being like that. In America, they're all like, "Hey man, you okay?" We're like, "You fucking knobhead, mate." But yet we say it out of love. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair odds to me, but you do it right at least.
Yeah.
You're not just.
No, I don't stay off for months then because I've got a sniffle.
Yeah, I genuinely know people like that.
Yeah, I think I do too.
It fucking irks me. Absolutely, especially like this week where I'm walking on one leg and shit. My spine feels like it's twisted around my knees. Fucking well, right there, it's inflamed again. I'm just thinking, just crack on. But then again, at the same time, we're not going to get any awards for this. No. I'm not going to get to the end of the day and be like, there you go, well done.
No.
It's just going to be me.
I am. It's not the fact that I couldn't afford it, but it's just that I get bored at home, and if I end up being off ill, it's just like I don't get paid for being off ill. I don't get sick pay or shit like that. So it's like, what's the point?
I don't know where it does, because I've never had sick pay out. Where do you actually get sick pay?
I don't really know.
Which is horrible, isn't it? You should think that the government would be like, come on, sort, because I know you get doctors, that's like £8 a week, is it? Or 90 when
something
you get signed
like that.
off.
And you've got to be dying to get one of them. Or a fucking limb blowing off or something. Fucking
speaking of politics, I've been watching Donald Trump debate Joe Biden. It is some of the best. This is two people fighting to be the leader of arguably the most powerful country in the world, and it's like Joe Biden's doing his reform, and it goes to Donald Trump and he goes, "I don't know what he just said," and I'm like, "Are we watching a comedy here, mate? What the fuck is going on?" It goes to the stupidity.
He got the most votes, though, didn't he?
Oh man, I don't know, but it's just I don't give a shit about that stuff. But because Biden was like, he said veterans were losers and suckers. You're a loser and a sucker. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here, mate? And I've been thoroughly enjoying what's been going on with them two absolute nutcases.
So when's the election?
I have no idea. It'll be soon enough. But Donald Trump's just stood there going, no, wrong. Third-rate magazine. No, wrong. And it's like...
But I thought he got told off. I thought he got...
he got charged.
Yeah, so does that not go against him?
Well, it's American. They're like, yeah, lawbreaker, hoo-har. America, we're fighting against the system, man.
And who's our fucking crack over here? Who's our candidates for Prime Minister over here? Next Prime Minister?
Is Richie Sunak still involved?
I don't know.
One of them people. There's somebody that talks.
Is it not Rishi?
Is it Rishi Sunak? Sorry?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know politics more than me.
Yeah, more American because of House of Cards and Kevin Spacey, big old nonce. I still don't know what to call him because he got innocent, but I don't know if he just got. I don't know.
I seen him on Piers Morgan.
Yeah, when he says he has to get back on the horse, he's got no money and that.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I should have felt bad for him because I'm like, you've been accused of some very bad things, and you're going back on the horse, and I'm like.
But he's lost his house. He's lost. He can't get any work anywhere. I think his family's finally falling apart because of all this.
That would be weird, wouldn't it? Because imagine if you have to go back to like a day job and you're working at Walmart in the checkouts, and then you're like,
Kevin
Spacey served me for my fucking bread and milk. Like, what the fuck's going on here? But like I said, I know he got found guilty, but there's a lot of celebrities that get found innocent. There's a lot of celebrities that get found innocent. You're like, look at fucking O.J. Simpson. Guy was as guilty as it comes.
Yeah.
Because he's putting on this glove that's clearly been, that was the hole. If the glove doesn't fit, and he's putting it on like that, on purpose, you can tell it's a glove that's not made for him anyway. Fucking bullshit, man. Anyway, what are we going to bring up? Little turd burger. As you bring it, just while you're on lock, somebody said that one of the best insults you can give to somebody is call them a tractor, and I think I might have fallen in love with it because I've called quite a few people this week a tractor. Like, oh, shut up, you tractor.
What's the...
I don't know, they just called him a tractor on a podcast I listened to, and I was like, they're like, it's a great insult, that. And I was like...
What's the premise of a tractor, though?
Well, I have no idea. They just said it was a great insult, and my dumb little fucking stupid head was like, yeah, it is. So I've been going around work like, yeah, man, you tractor.
Right, let's look into this then. So if it's a premise of a tractor, it's either you're slow.
Good point. Fat, maybe? Cause
no, not really.
Do you get small tractors?
You can.
I think you're on the nail though with the slow thing, maybe.
It's got to be, because I can't think of everything else to premonish a tractor, because they're quite good off roading.
You're slow but good off road.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said in the podcast, they were just because there was a football one. They were taking the piss out of Southgate in England. And like, it's a fucking tractor, isn't he? And he was like, well, that was quite good. Then he's like, yeah, it's a fucking tractor. And they never explained why. And I'm like, but they were insulting him because everyone's insulting Gareth Southgate at the minute. But I was like, I'm going to use that shit.
Fair enough.
So people are getting called tractors.
People are getting called a tractor.
If I ever call you a tractor, no, it's not a good thing.
Right, well, according to weirdos...
This your thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
According to weirdos...
Wait, what? Specify which weirdo? My weirdo? Or?
No, not weirdo, those weirdos. Birds don't exist, they're all robots.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
They believe like pigeons are like drones or
yes,
whatever.
Yes, they're all spying on us.
Because that's where the whole, you never see a baby pigeon, where are they at? Because none of them exist, because all pigeons are just drones spying on. Yeah, I've heard this, mate.
Yeah.
Which is a bit... Is it... Well, now you've had a picture. Do people mean all birds, or do they just mean like the common one that you see sort of everywhere?
Well, we're in the middle of, I think it was London. There was a protest going on, and... They
protested it?
And
they were protesting birds being drones.
Yeah. They were trying to scare the pigeons off away from this. I think it was a water monument or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Pigeons ain't real. Pigeons ain't real."
That's actually what they were chanting.
They're all fake. Pigeons ain't real. They're spying on us. I'm like, what is going on?
For real. Oh, that's why I've just literally been debating conspiracy not at work about the 5G towers being just your phones can't do 5G, and if shit goes near it, it melts because
I can do 5G.
My phone said, but apparently our phones don't have chips in it that can compute 5G. It's just a tower to get into our brains. It's whatever it was. But I've heard this one before, and it's so stupid, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, birds have been around for absolutely donkeys. The people haven't just come in and implemented, like, oh, we'll take birds and we'll have them as drone shit. Yes. I know pigeons are everywhere. Hey, and it's a dumb thing to be like, hey, there's a lot of pigeons. It could be the government. No, I'm sorry. There's probably better, more, like, whenever you buy an electronic or you buy normal shit, or there's probably easier ways for the government to literally be more in your house or whatever. Walk in the street and the pigeons are listening to you. It is like the episode of Rick and Morty where they get a Doctor Dolittle situation where Morty can hear the squirrels talking, and they're like, that little boy can hear us, and they actually start going after him, and Rick has to fucking destroy the entire world and move to a different universe because the squirrels, they found out that the squirrels knew they were in on them. Like, pigeons are not the fucking government. Plus, you choose a better bird. If I'm the government, I want to be like a fucking falcon or a hawk or a buzzard. I get there's a lot of pigeons, but you're going to be, you know what I mean? It's, America aren't going to be shitty pigeons, are they?
I don't think there's a lot of pigeons in America, though. They're mainly UK bird.
Oh, what do people call them? Rats of the sky.
Yeah.
They're going to, there's a little beautiful nest in my work. It's been there since I've been there. I don't know if it's the same birds that come. I don't know how long a pigeon's lifespan is. But it's, and when I have to climate change as well, I always look at them and say hello, and I see them getting more bits to the nest, and I do whatever I can to protect it. So when the boys are washing their wagons, I'm like, whoa, watch where you spraying your water and that, because I don't like it going up, so like, leave them alone, they're my pals. But so rats in the sky, I don't care. They're my little, these two at least anyway, my little pals. I've never seen any. To be fair, I've never seen any babies fly out there actually.
No.
Now that I'm siding with the government people.
I don't think I've ever seen a baby pigeon.
People say that as well. What do they say? What's the other one?
Let's see if there's any. Let's see if I can get a picture of a baby pigeon.
I have no idea. Somebody else, well, pointed out, and you might say differently, but they said they've never seen a seagull sat in a tree, and I don't think I have either.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you? I always see them like cars and houses. Have you got a picture of a baby pigeon?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's like weird little things.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've never actually. Whoa, yeah, that looks more recognisable. Yeah, they look like still fetuses, don't they, with a bit of fluff?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's a fucking little cute AI picture. Yeah, I've never seen any of them one. Wait, what did that say? Day 1 to day
28.
26, 28 days for them to get into like their normal looking state. Well, that's probably why. Then they're probably chilling the nest for that 20 odd days.
They must do. They must just stay in the nest and then just fucking fly out.
What the fuck, Chris? No, I don't believe the hype of governments spying on us with fucking bullshit pigeon shenanigans.
No.
I surely they could send out if you're the government, you're spending money to spy. What animal would be quick? Like, would an ant colony? Could you make your own little ants? Would that not be better? I suppose you have to put the technology in. I mean, pigeons probably would be the best animals to make as drones, I'm guessing.
You'd probably be best off going for house animals like dogs and cats.
I mass-produce dogs.
Yeah, or gerbils or fucking goldfish.
Imagine we get down to the end of it all, and the dogs actually do turn around and say, "Listen, you've been feeding me, you've been looking after me, but I'm actually spying on you." I saw a great meme the other day about pigeons. Yeah, sorry, pigeons. Dogs being ripped because like you give them somewhere to live. You take them out for like their wanderoonies and shit. You give them love. You feed them. But as soon as the doors open, they're away. It's like they're escaping jail. I mean, obviously some dogs are better trained, but there's a lot of dogs that they're away. See you later. You're like,
either way,
you have everything here. You live here fucking rent free and shit. You do what you want. But see you later. I'm away. So it was fucking crazy. Have you finally got around to seeing all the Huck Tuck memes everywhere?
yes.
She is so big. Like, I saw a video of her signing somebody's hat and stuff like that.
I was about to say she sold. I think she's made fucking millions of designing hats or something.
Yeah.
Really.
It's just for being online, being like, Huck. That's how stupidly famous and recognised and well. And obviously, she's just a young girl out in the night, having fun or whatever. She said something silly in front of a camera. The guy's giving a question, and now, boom! You had Joe Rogan talking about it. You had people on like them American talk shows and shit mention it, just for saying Huck Tuck. It's so. That's how weird us as a species are, mate. Because like them memes that I've heard been put into like my different fan pages, like boys fan pages, Lord of the Rings fan pages and shit, and you're like, what the fuck, man? Just for a girl saying hack to it's crazy. Like loads of boys being like, oh, she's got an absolute nail. I can just imagine loads of girls being like, no, don't fucking give all the boys this fucking shenanigans and shit. It's yeah, round work. Bunch of laddie lads. All you can hear every now and then, the benches down there just hack to, and then somebody coming in on another van hack to, and you're like, oh my fuck, this really is everywhere. She's
yeah, you don't get any of that over my work because they're all old men.
Right. Okay. Well, there's a lot of old men in my. It is a bit weird when I heard a couple of the older blokes say it. I'm like,
no, I don't think any of my lot would know what the fuck I'm on about.
There's
only one younger lad than me, and he's 29.
He's 29.
Yeah.
It's
the rest they're all in the 50s and 60s.
Well, I've just been a big old weirdo this week because little 19-year-old Rich is on holiday, and every day I've been going, I miss Rich. I miss Rich. I want to Snapchat Rich because I need him back. Because when we're working together, we talk about films and all that kind of shit. So when I'm doing normal work, I'm like, I'm probably brain dead. But as soon as he's there, I'm like full of life. I'm like, oh yeah, have you seen this? Oh, you should watch this. You check this out and stuff like that. Can't wait to hear about his thing. I'm speaking to all the young boys though. About what it is actually. I've had this question for ages. I've told Laura, I've said it to you, and he finally gave us a bit of insight about. I want to know what goes on at like a teenage college sort of party this day and age. And he did say it's a lot of sort of sat there vaping and on Instagram. I don't know why specifically Instagram he said, and I was like, is that not weird? He's like, no, it's what you do. And I was like, it's
you go to a party to vape and sit on Instagram.
Yeah. I don't know why it's Instagram. I don't Snapchat. Or...
What's wrong with like getting drunk, beating birds, and doing things? I thought
the whole point of the party was just to let loose and just cause havoc. Like I said, I was in people's houses rearranging furniture and shit and being a little cunt.
Yeah, but that's you though.
Yeah, it was funny and urinating in sinks. Put the plug in, urinate in a sink. People have to come on this fucking.
Yeah, that's you.
Mate, you gotta remember, I grew up in a whole thing of jackass and shit, and thinking, oh yeah, because I'm sat there with my long hair, my hat being like, oh, I'm definitely a jackass me. When obviously I'm fucking not just being a fat idiot.
Yeah, I suppose we did grow up to all that's fucking shite.
But yeah, because I remember, because I brought it up ages ago when we went up on the works doing that, and we went out, and I just saw and looked around, a bunch of young girls there and young lads there, and they're all sat doing that, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? There's nothing wrong with going on your phone. We all do it. We're all somewhat of a slave to a phone, but if I'm out socialising, I'm away from today. In fact, today on break, me and three of the other boys were having a really good conversation.
Oh, you better have you?
Yeah, so that's why I fucking had to try. That's why at the time it was what it is today.
Aye.
I shouldn't have been because obviously I'm back, but I've had to do both fucking shifts.
Aye.
But we had a really good conversation. I was basically debating about how I think, because there's a lad who's got working dogs, and he says, oh, they just out of the cage and whatnot. I was like, oh, I don't like that. We got into a bit of conversation about, you know, the equality of an animal's life on all fronts and whatnot. Yeah. And one of the young lads had to leave and he went, I couldn't sit and talk about that shit. I fuck that. I sat there scrolling through TikTok and I was like, this is fucking shit. I was like, it was a proper conversation. Like, we all had our phone down.
I think that's the problem with society nowadays. It's just like no one can have a conversation. Everyone is just texting, tweeting shit and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like I said, I can be on my phone for a good bit watching football highlights, but like for example, when the Bears been on, when I've been watching that as much as I can, it's phone down for a good solid an hour or whatever, and then all right, set an alarm, better go to bed and whatnot. I just didn't understand. It was like, that's proper conversation. It was flowing. It was nice. We had different point of views and shit. No. And we were really going in on it and whatnot. He was like, because the lad in question who walked away, the most of the shit he talks about is he can't because he's a weirdo, but he's always like, that bird's mint. Have you seen this bird on Instagram? I'm like, holy shit. And he's like thinking, I'm like, well, no, I'm not going to question our mind. He's like, I'm just going to go to town tonight. And I'm like, all right.
To do what? Just to perv and spy and not say a word.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, it's what I mean. It's not like it used to. It's not like, well, I don't know what it was like for you, but me, it's like get uptown, pull a bird, and fucking do whatever. That was my 18-year-old me. 18-year-old me now would be fucking awful.
This is how dumb I am. I used to get more excited about going uptown and hearing songs that I hear constantly on my phone and whatnot. I'm like, it's got a Club Concrete to play Green Day, even though I've been listening to Green Day maybe all week or whatever. That's the shit I got. You know, like, yes, on the dance floor, listening to American Idiot and stuff. Yeah. I just it was bizarre and it was strange, but that's why I like Little Rich. He's a young lad, but when we're sat in we have conversations all the way from like, what do you think about dinosaurs, or what do you think about, you know, space, and are you scared of the ocean? I am, and we talk about that, and it gives me energy and whatnot. I was at one point today, I was that bored. I sat against the table just waiting for the mixer to come under, and I started going because I was just imagining T-Rexes running through my head, and I was one of that's why you sing Jurassic Park. I was like, because I'm bored. There's no decent crack, and it's just shit. And I started singing Jurassic Park to myself, and I just went around the back and had a fag, and I was like, oh my God, just get me on. I need to see Chris, I need to go to the cinema. That's all I fucking needed in life, mate. It was fucking bizarre and horrible and weird.
Try working on your own.
That's probably why I'd have to have a podcast. I don't mind being on my own. My own thoughts take me to weird places. I had some horrible nightmares this week. Self-induced ones. I've been trying to give myself nightmares.
Why?
See if I could scare myself and just be like all creeped out and shit.
Why?
I don't know. I watched that Long Legs trailer and I thought I want to get really, really scared. So when I got to bed, I'm imagining like proper demonic, weird, horrible shit just to try and give us nightmares. And it kind of worked. I can't remember fully what happened. I had a weird dream the other day. Did I tell you this last week? Where I went to a football match and I don't know who was playing, but inside was like a small shop where you could buy like cigarettes, even though you can't at a football ground. But whilst I was watching the match, I was at a park bench building a Lego art set of Gimli. There's no such Lego set exists. But I ran to get some smokes. The smokes ended up being fake, and I went back to the bench. My mates had spilt my Lego everywhere, so I put it all in a bag. And then I ran into this bloke, and I spilt all my Lego and stuff. He says, oh, you can have a house party at mine. I'm a student. I was like, sweet. And we ended up stopping at his and having a house party.
Well,
exactly, mate. That's exactly what was happening in my fucking head in that dream. It was weird and what the fuck. And I remember part of the dream when I was at a house party, I went to bed and I slept inside of the pillow.
You slept inside the pillow?
Yeah, the pillow was somehow my size. I just slept inside the pillow and it was weird as fuck. I woke up like, that was mad, wasn't it? And then just carried on. Which is quite mad as well, because I don't really always remember. Well, I'm very bad at remembering dreams.
I don't even remember last time I had a dream.
Well, you have one every night, don't you? But you can't remember them, most people. You dream every night, which is weird.
But most of the time, you always come out, oh, I dreamed last night, blah, 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 blah.
But yeah, usually what we're about to say.
I can never remember what dream I've had.
Nah. I usually wake up and be like, did you dream last night? Yeah, but I don't know what about or where it was. Dreams themselves are weird. It's because you're asleep and your mind's just making up this weird story. Because like I said, some people have weird dreams like dragons or being a tiger or some shit. And like your brain's just making it up as it goes along and doing its shit. And you think, where is this info? What the fuck's happening here? I don't like how dreams work and how they get to where they get to and shit. Because I know that's why we're trying all the weird, scary, long leg shit. The stuff that you've been thinking about before you go to sleep helps determine what the dream's going to be about, allegedly. Which is great. I'd like to proper get into the world of dream science. Would that be the science behind the dream, the chemical shit that's going on to cause? That would be fucking bizarre to learn about. I watched a weird documentary on about fast passes or movie passes in America. It was so weird. Kevin Smith recommended it, and I watched it. I was like, that was brilliant. It was like this credit card, but you just put films on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so stupid to tell you now because you think, oh, I'm going to watch that. But I recommend it to everybody. You watch it, you go, how the fuck, how did we end up here? It's bizarre as shit. That's my life, mate.
Your life's weird.
Oh, God.
At least you're surviving it, like mine.
Well, I wouldn't... Internally, I'm probably still more fucked than you.
Probably.
My organ and my heart's probably like... and my veins, my blood probably going through like, this is a tight squeeze with all the... when you clog up your arteries?
It's fat, really, isn't it?
Is it fat? Yeah. It's probably there. Probably think, fuck me, I can't get through here. Tight squeeze. It's probably that. And my liver's probably just like upside down with a face like... My kidneys are probably dehydrated. My intestines are just loving life because it's just chocolate. So, yeah, internally I'm probably more fucked than you. Mentally, I'm definitely more fucked. I just somehow have a good way of being like, hey, I'm fine, even though I'm probably going to self-combust in 10 minutes. Just when I blow up, it's just rainbows and chocolate. Turns out I am LGBTQI plus inside. When I blow up, it's just the rainbow flag and a bit of chocolate.
I'm starting to think of that with the fucking crushes you have.
Well, they're only fun crushes, but seriously, come on.
Some of them are weird,
mate, you have to admit he looked handsome in the bike riders, Elvis. What the fuck's his real name?
I don't know.
You know the one I'm on about?
I know who you know about.
Come on. It's not gay. He looked handsome when he was in his dirty thing and he's like, I'm just here for the road. And
I didn't really think that.
Well, think about him now. Is he handsome or not? You know when a bloke's handsome.
I'm not saying he's an ugly bloke.
Is he handsome?
But I'm not saying he's handsome.
Well,
I don't really look at him like that.
Tell me 3 guys that you could say that's a handsome bloke for that.
Well, one's dead.
One's dead?
One's dead. Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
I always thought he was a handsome looking guy.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've had this conversation. I think I've got a thing with the guys with long hair.
Yeah, you're Jason Momoa, Roman Reigns type guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Without them saying them two, I want to know some more.
I don't.
It's got to be a Bond. Right. One of the Bonds have surely got to be.
No.
What would be your type if you?
I'm trying to think of it without even having long hair. I'm trying to think of who would I say was handsome.
Well, my obviously go-tos are the Tom Hollands, Michael B. Jordans, Jake Gyllenhaals, Ryan Reynolds. How about some of them that a lot of the people consider handsome, like a Chris Evans? Do you go, that's a handsome bloke? Like, do you know? But do you know he's handsome?
Again, I don't. I know he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
But I wouldn't say, oh, he's handsome.
I like where we're going here, though, mate. We're trying to force you to be a bit gay here. Even though it's not gay, we're just saying handsome. What about a vintage, like
even like looking at Rick and Norman.
Oh, mate, Andrew Lincoln like that? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking, come on.
I'm not saying they're ugly guys, but I'm not saying I'll go and drool over them.
You're telling me if you're out and there's walkers everywhere and you need a bit of help, I'm showing some cleavage and I'm going, oh, Rick, Daryl, save me.
No.
Mate.
No, I'll go to my fucking brother-in-law's and get the guns myself.
No, man. Fuck, you can either fight for yourself or that can show up and save you. give me that.
I know how to shoot, so I'm all right.
Even if I was a master assassin, if I'm sat there and I see him and I just want to see him take shit out and be my hero, any of them. I'll probably more Rick, but any of them, please, not a problem. Oh my god! Just come on, that's just fucking gorgeous.
They're good-looking guys, but I wouldn't say they're handsome, and I've got a thing for them.
I wanted to say it to me. I wanted to go, Dad. Right. Well, we've got Patrick Swayze. We'll stick with Patrick.
Well, he's got long hair, but he's deed now.
What about someone like who's a bit out of the box that you might say yes to, like an Anthony Hopkins? He's aged very lovely. He's aged beautifully.
Again, he's probably a lovely guy, but I wouldn't say.
Chris Hemsworth as Thor. He's got long hair.
No. Again, he's a good-looking guy, but I wouldn't say.
Tom Hardy.
Good-looking guy.
I will get your wiener out at some point. Right, visuals. We'll leave it there because we're going to
even fucking Hugh Jackman.
Oh no! Don't you, mate? You know that's a handsome
and
man.
Ryan Reynolds,
especially for Hugh's age and going for like skin cancer and stuff.
I know he's a good-looking guy, but I wouldn't say he's fucking handsome.
Mate, you just made my testicles tingle there.
But if you fucking put like Scarlett Johansson in front of me or something, or Gal Gadot, I'll be like, hello.
Fuck that when fucking Henry Cavill can walk through, mate. You know what I mean? I'm saying, excuse me, ladies, with the breasticles. I'm going for the man boobs right now, and I'm going to be in that chest as he breathes.
Yeah.
I want to be like in Jurassic Park, you know, we're thinking that she's listening to the...
This is where Laura should get weird and start worrying about you.
You know what I'm about though?
No.
Where in Jurassic Park 1, where the Freon,
you're sorry.
and she's got his chest in it, she doesn't let her breathe. That's me, but imagine the Freon as Henry Cavill, and I'm on the chest, and it's...
Why, Henry?
Because he's gorgeous. Right, we'll leave it there. We're going to see the visuals. Everyone's keeping on.
You're weird.
I am. Well, LGBT my podcast. What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? It's just a bag of goodies.
Well, I wouldn't say goodies, but...
It's like Mary Poppins' bag.
Mary Poppins' bag? What does she usually have in her bag like?
Oh, have you not seen what Mary Poppins has in her bag?
No. I actually couldn't tell you off the top of my head what she had in the bag. What did she have in her bag?
She had a fucking potted plant, a standard.
Oh, Family Guy did a skit on this actually. No, I do remember. My visuals.
Bye.